YouTube, Lilly Trucker here. Welcome back to my channel. Over the last few months, I've been keeping a secret from you guys. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the secret has actually been out there. But I haven't said anything about it. So this video is going to be telling you guys my secret. Well, we'll jump right into it. 6 months ago, I went for my DOT physical in Pennsylvania. I was working on a Swift dedicated account. It was for a very brief moment. I wanted to try something new. I did not like it, but it was a learning experience. I do have a video about it that you guys could check it out if you would like to. But while I was out there and in orientation, if your DOT physical was getting ready to come up due, which mine was going to be due in June, so it was within the 90-day window. So while I was in Pennsylvania, I had to have a DOT physical. While I was there, the doctor that I saw gave me my physical. Everything was wonderful. I did not have high blood pressure. I did not have any protein or sugar or any of that in my urine. Everything was great except for one thing. My BMI was too high. So when he wrote my physical, he said, your BMI is too high, which if anybody's wondering what your BMI is, it is your height to weight ratio makes up your BMI. So, because mine was too high, he said, I'm going to not give you your 2-year physical, because a regular DOT physical would be for 2 years. He said, but I'm going to give you a 6-month physical, which I think was really nice, because I mean, I guess maybe he didn't have to give me one at all. He could have denied me, or he could have gave me one for only 3 months. And he requested that I go for a sleep apnea test. So I ended up not staying with Swift because it just didn't work out, but this video is not about that, so I'm just gonna say that didn't work out. So when I came back to the company that I drive for now and driving Cyclone, where I had left, and back home, which this feels like home to me, first thing I said was, I gotta get right back on health insurance. I gotta go for a sleep apnea test so that I can get my physical. Looked into it, and the insurance policy I'm on, it has a $6,500 deductible, and a sleep apnea test is somewhere around, it can be up to $5,000. So if I'm required to pay the deductible, I mean, I'm not 100%, I don't know, I'm not, in my head I said, well, I may be required to pay $5,000, which, because the amount I have to pay into my insurance before my insurance covers is $6,500. Well, I can pay that and go for it, or I can lose weight, right? Lose weight and then not have to do the sleep apnea test. Well, I'll be honest with you guys, for 3 months, I like teeter-tottered on, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Am I gonna go for the sleep apnea test? Am I gonna, am I gonna try to lose the weight? Can I lose the weight? Well, I was at the doctor in Pennsylvania. The reason why he wrote me my physical for 6 months is he said to me, he goes, I don't think you can lose the weight, so I'm gonna give you 6 months and I'm gonna send you for the sleep apnea test. Well, I will tell you this, you cannot tell Lilly Trucker she can't do something, because if I let everyone that told me I couldn't do something, I wouldn't be driving a truck every day, because I've had more than enough people tell me I can't do it. I still have people that think I can't do it, but I don't let nobody tell me what I'm gonna do. I'm my own person, so that's one thing I can tell you. Be your own person, do what, and don't let somebody else dictate what you're gonna do. So I'm not gonna let this doctor tell me I can't do something. So I will tell you this, I got health insurance, and I called a sleep apnea doctor, and I talked to them. I made the appointment. I did, made the appointment. And as the appointment got closer, I got down to the 3-month mark. Okay, Lilly hadn't lost any weight. Lilly had 3 months left. Lilly had to go to the sleep apnea test. You guys, I decided, oh yeah, with only 3 months, just 3 guys, that I was not going to go to that sleep apnea test. I was not going to worry about getting any more medical bills because I needed to stop putting things in my mouth that were not healthy. I need to stop it. And I worked hard enough to get my CDL. Why am I not going to work hard enough to have myself healthy behind this wheel driving the truck? So I don't really know what clicked in my head, but I was just like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to start today. And you know what? No more. I'm going to stick to this. I'm going to set a plan and I'm going to follow the plan. And what that plan was, because I know you guys are, what did Lilly do? How much did she lose? She's telling us, you know, what made her do it. I will tell you guys, I lost 55 pounds. 55 pounds I lost, guys. 55. Yes, I'm not lying to you. I did. I lost 55 pounds in 3 months. And how I did it was, first, I mentally told myself I wasn't going to let another doctor tell me what I can do. I'm certainly not going to let anybody in the trucking industry tell me I can't drive a truck. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to show them all that it can be done. Why? Hard work, dedication. What do I do every day? Hard work, dedication. Dedicate myself to the trucking industry. And I chose that from the day I decided to become a truck driver. And my health is part of that. So I'm going to dedicate myself to losing the weight, not only for myself, but for the industry and for everything that I love. And that's what I did, you guys. I got rid of the sugar. First thing I kicked out. Goodbye, sugar. No more sugar. Not gonna have the sugar. And the next thing was rice. I never really cared for rice too much. I had a little bit when I got sick. I was eating rice, but rice was never a big thing. Potatoes, I don't like potatoes. I will eat them, but I don't really like them. I don't like mashed potatoes. I'm kind of on the line with French fries. So potatoes was really easy for me. And bread. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love bread. Bread with butter. Oh my gosh. I can give up cookies, I can give up everything, but I love bread with butter. So that was hard for me. So we got no bread, no rice, no pasta, and no sugar. So I got rid of those 4 things. And the 5th thing I got rid of was soda. Yes. I always drank diet soda. I was like hooked to diet soda. So I got rid of diet soda too. No more diet soda. I set my alarm clock for 1/2 hour earlier than I was doing. So I'd get up a half hour early. And in that half hour, I would first start by drinking a nice big glass. I don't like water. I will tell you guys, I'm not going to be a person to push you to drink water because I don't like it. I think it tastes boring and I don't like water. But I like tea. So I got like kind of like a knockoff of Crystal Light, but it was a 0 calorie iced tea mix. So I got it at Walmart. It's by 4 C's. I don't have any of the trucks, so I can't show you what it looks like because I make it at home and bring it. But it's by 4 C's and it's sweetened with Splenda. So I would make the iced tea. Actually, I got some in my bag, so I'll show you. I bought some of these bottles of water, and right here, and this is actually the tea in here, and I will make it in here. And I would bring in my bag, which is, I've told you guys about it, this cooler bag here. I would bring 5 of them. That doesn't mean I drank all 5 of them every day because I didn't. But I would bring 5 of them, and I would make, I switched over to drinking just the tea. So I would drink in the morning, I would actually drink one whole one of these, you guys. So when I woke up in the morning, I would drink one of these. Then I would make an omelet. I had an omelet every single day to start my day. Start your day healthy, right? So I would make an omelet, and what I would use was the egg beaters Egg Beaters makes a Southwest omelet, but they make plain too, so if you don't like stuff like that, but I liked them because they were a little bit spicy, because who doesn't need a little spice in their life, right? A little bit of spice to start your day. So I would pour probably, I would say, I used like a little, I don't know, a little pan, little fry pan, you know, that you cook like a couple of eggs in, nothing big. So it would end up being maybe like a half a cup of eggs. It was a good amount to make a nice omelet. So I would pour I used butter too, you guys. Butter the whole time. I know you can't imagine. She's like, she's eating butter. Yes, I was. I had butter and I still lost 55 pounds in 3 months. So you can do it eating butter. And I also ate pounds of bacon, so we'll get into that. So I would put a pat of butter in, and then I would put the eggs in, and I would cook the eggs and flip it over, and then I would put, I didn't really measure it out, but it would probably be about 1/4 of a cup of pepper jack cheese, or you could use any type of shredded cheese. I just looked for one that was lower on carbs, because, oh, I'll tell you this right now, I kept my carbs under 20 carbs a day. So my carbohydrates I kept under 20. I put a little bit of cheese, and then I would put a handful of spinach, fresh baby spinach. And then I fold that up, let that cook a little bit. I would have that every single day for breakfast. Then I would come to work and I would drive, and about midday, I missed having my coffee, right? So, cause I kicked the sugar to the curb, and I kind of followed a little bit the Atkins, so you couldn't have half and half, so it kind of made it hard to buy a coffee on the road, because you can get Splenda as a substitute, but you can't get heavy cream. And so I opened one. These guys. It's mocha cappuccino slim fast. My favorite drink before I started cutting back on my eating was to have a large mocha coconut iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. I think the thing is like 500 calories if I had to guess for one, and there was days I would drink 3, guys, because I like coffee. So I was like, I needed something to take the place of my coffee, so that's why I found this. I was like, oh, so it's mocha cappuccino, so it's gonna taste like coffee, it's gonna taste like chocolate. It's missing one thing, the coconut. So I'm like, I can go to the grocery store and I can get coconut extract. So what I do is fill my jug with ice. I actually have one made here. This is the bottle I just used. I buy ice on the road, or I pack ice from home in this, and then I pour one of these and I put a couple of drops of the coconut in, and then I have a mocha coconut iced coffee. And it has 20 grams of protein and it's 180 calories, and it's good. So that's what I drink for my coffee. And then I would bring a bag of the Purdue chicken that's already made, so you don't have to cook it or anything. It's all cooked in the bag. 1 bag of Dole lettuce, and I would eat the whole bag. A bottle of the shaky Parmesan cheese, and I would have ranch dressing, and you can actually buy Hidden Valley Ranch in little packets. I actually have them somewhere in the truck. They're back in the bunk, but I'm not gonna dig them out. But you can buy Hidden Valley Ranch, buy the salad dressing in already measured out. I think it's maybe like 2 tablespoons. It's perfect amount to put on 1 bag of Dole lettuce. Sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese, maybe like a tablespoon, just enough to flavor it, and then put your chicken on top. I actually would mix it in the bag. I would actually mix it right in the bag, and eat it out of that. Then you don't have as much trash in the truck. I mean, it's a little bit harder to eat, but it keeps having your garbage, you know, a ton of garbage, and having all these Tupperware bowls and stuff you gotta wash out and stuff, because I didn't want all the dishes and stuff, so I would just eat it out the bag, and it worked. So that's what I would have kind of for like my lunch and my snack. So my snack would be like my coffee, and then my salad would be my lunch. And then when I would go home, I would have some days I was hungrier than other days. So I would have between 4 and 8 ounces. And there was a lot of days I had 8 ounces, guys, of pork chop or steak, or I would still have the bag. I don't like fresh chicken breast. I mean, hats off to anybody that likes that. I don't. I would rather, if I'm gonna make fresh chicken, I would make chicken thighs versus having chicken breast. It's too dry for me, and I can't do it. I don't like it. But I can do like the Purdue chicken breast already cooked, and there's a lot of other brands that you can get that's already cooked chicken breast. So it's just moister. So that would be my meat option, and then I would have whatever vegetable I wanted to have with it, whether that be, I mean, broccoli, cauliflower, oh my gosh, endless. But I didn't eat carrots. I didn't any vegetables that were high in sugar and carbohydrates. I didn't have them. So I ate a lot of leafy greens. I ate a ton of spinach. I love spinach, so I would eat a lot of spinach. So that's what I would have at night, and that's what I did for 3 months, guys. That's pretty much what I did, was eat the meals like that. I didn't do anything crazy where I'm not gonna eat past 5 o'clock, I'm not gonna eat past 6 o'clock or whatever. I didn't do that. If I got done with work at 10 o'clock and I was hungry, I'd go home and I'd have a meal. You know, I wasn't gonna starve myself. So that's how I did it, guys. I wanted to share that with you. So that's what I ate, and that's what I did. So you guys know what I started out at. I'm not gonna keep it a secret from you guys. I started at 275 pounds. I know, oh my God, right? And I went this past Saturday for my DOT physical, which was October 14th, 2017. And I weighed 220 pounds, guys. So I lost 55 pounds. I did my goal. It took me all the way up until I went to do it, but I made it there. As for exercise, I did not exercise. I know it's horrible. I didn't. I exercised for about 3 weeks, and the scale was like barely moving. I actually stopped exercising, and the week I stopped, I lost 8 pounds that week. So I don't know, everybody's body's different. And I mean, I don't care if I have a little skin sagging as long as the scale says what the doctor needs it to say. And I don't know, I'm not trying to be a supermodel. So I'm just trying to be healthy. So I'm not the best at exercising. That's something I need to work on. It'll be a work in progress. So we'll see what happens with that. So I am happy to tell you guys, bam, guys. The doctor in Pennsylvania said it can't be done. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. I went and I got my 2-year card, you guys. So I don't have to have my physical done for 2 years. And I'm healthy, guys, and everything's good, and I'm happy. And part of the secret that I didn't tell you guys is that I've been taking pictures the whole time. Yes, I've taken pictures of what I look like right now. I am not skinny by any means. I have a long road ahead of me. I would like to lose some more just to stay healthy. But yeah, that's my secret, guys, that I was put to the challenge by a doctor that said, you know, you can't do it, so I'm going to send you for this crazy test that costs a lot of money. And I've never had any problem sleeping. I mean, I'm sure there's people that need to have that machine, and it helps them and it keeps them alive out on the road, because, you know, if you need that machine and it helps open your airways and helps you to breathe and stuff, then that could save somebody's life. But I've never had a problem sleeping. And another test they do is like the opening in the back of your throat. And the doctor, the DOT doctor that I went to this past Saturday, she told me about it, but there's a test where they look at the opening and how wide it is, and she actually looked at in my throat, and she looked and she's like, Ashley, oh my God, yours is like wide open. She goes, you definitely would not be someone who I would even think would need to have that test done. So if you need the test and it saves your life, then that's great. But for me, I was eating too many cookies, you guys. I was eating too much junk. So I just had to cut that out. So I really want to try to lose a little bit more, and I wanted to share all this with you guys. I hope you enjoy the video. I'm sorry I kept this secret from you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbie. Don't forget the thumbie. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Put a comment down below because I love to read your comments. And you can check me out on Facebook. You can check me out on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat. I think that's all of them. Anyways, they're down in the description below. If you look down there, they're all down there. But if you do go over to my other social media places, make sure you leave me a little comment or something so that I know you came over there. I'm gonna get going for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy looking at the photos of the last 3 months of me losing 55 pounds. All right, guys. Well, take care and have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.